Hi there everybody, and welcome to the Plastic Junkies HD Toy Cave. Here with a G.I. Joe review. Now the Plastic Junkie wanted me to do a review in my style on my channel, so here we go.
Instead of going to his place, we're here in my place, and this is our first review together of G.I. Joe. Many G.I. Joe reviews we're going to do together.
Yeah.
A small collection I'm taking from a guy I know, like a friend of mine. And this is the first piece I want to show off.
Oh yeah, and it's a doozy.
Yeah, it's beautiful, that's all I can say.
Without further ado,
yeah.
Now what we're looking at here is the Cobra C.A.T. Crimson Attack Tank. Now here in the gunner's seat, the gunner station, we have a this is a Cobra Commander. This is it's commonly known as the Mickey Mouse Cobra Commander. It's just a little bit of a nickname it has due to its really early Cobra insignia it had on its chest.
Oh yeah, I just want to butt in for a second.
Yeah.
This came from a nice collection. The guy never played with them. It's Dead Mint.
Oh yeah.
It's straight arm, by the way. Yeah, it's a mail away. It's uber rare. You want to know the condition and how much it's worth? Trust me, it's worth between $200 to $250 US. Easy peasy. Because this, look, that's stiff. Never been played with. You can, I could hear that it's having a hard time.
Yeah.
The O-ring didn't explode on this one. That's good, because over the years, I'm just gonna say this, and then I promise I won't cut anymore.
No problem.
Over the years, if you collect G.I. Joes and you take your old ones, you store them away, you take them out, the old one's gonna explode. And if I'm gonna piss off a lot of G.I. Joe collectors, but this is my opinion. No, an O-ring that's exploded does not make the value of a vintage G.I. Joe figure less worth. It's bullshit.
It's deterioration. That's normal.
It does not, if the figure's a rare figure that's worth $100, like say like the fridge, mail away, and his O-ring is missing, it's destroyed, and he's apart, it doesn't mean he's worth less. No, that's garbage. Don't make people think that you know, if you go up to a guy and say, oh, like he's missing, his O-ring is broken, I'll give you only $30 for it. No, that's garbage. I'm sorry, that's the way it is. I love this figure in the tank.
Oh yeah, me too. So this is interesting now, guys. Before I focus too much on the tank, I want to get something out of the way, is that this is providing a little bit of a mystery for me. Because I was just on YoJoe.com earlier today, before I came to the Plastic Junkies. I was trying to make sense of this, but this is believed, what the Plastic Junkie and I believe this is the Sears exclusive.
Canadian version.
Yeah, okay, right. That was your explanation. Okay,
yes.
First
the
of all,
version, it's red here, red wheels, and red this. And this is red. Everything. Yeah. Canadian is only black.
So, the problem with that is that you could very well be right about that. But the problem is on YoJoe.com, which is a website that's all-encompassing of G.I. Joe. If it were, I'm sure that it would be listed there, but there was no mention of it. So what's really puzzling to me is this
because
one.
It's more of a U.S. It's more for U.S. No offense, but it's for more U.S. collectors. Because we're in Canada, and this is a Canadian exclusive. In the package, in the box, it came in a white box with just a sticker with Cobra Commander on the box. Didn't come with the Cobra Commander. Just that vehicle goes for $1,000 and more. When it's loose like this, it goes between $150 to $200. Okay, so let's say $125 to $200. There's missing a small part here, which the JoeNerd's going to continue. I'm going to stop talking because I'm not too good with G.I. Joes.
But no, hey, Plastic Junkie, don't worry about it. It's not meant as a put down to this piece. It's I'm just trying to explain that I'm just really confused as to why all the pieces are black and there is no red. But that
the other one is an American exclusive. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Trust me.
Well,
I'm 100% sure. Just continue the show, man.
But anyway, It could be what the Plastic Junkie just explained, or I talked this over with a good friend of mine, the Madman. He's really knowledgeable in Joe's as well, and he seems to think that this may be a not a Sears exclusive, but a consumers distributing exclusive version.
Yeah,
it could be, and I sort of. Oh, sure, absolutely. The collector was Canadian. Yeah. For some reason, my gut is telling me, this is just my gut, is that I would tend to believe that this must be a consumer's distributing version. But again,
you know what?
It's weird.
It's possible true because it did come out in consumers too. I agree too because I've seen it at consumers.
Yeah, and I remember vintage G.I. Joe, consumers and Sears often shared exclusives like that. So,
yes.
So anyway. But another interesting thing about this is at the same time, okay, this came out in 1985, guys. I don't know if we mentioned that earlier.
No.
So, Sears also had another Cobra vehicle exclusive come out right beside this baby. And it was an S.M.S. It was basically, it was just a red-colored HISS tank. HISS version 1 with a trailer with a missile system, with the missile system on the back that it would kind of tow around, and that stood for Cobra's Sentry and Missile System. So yeah, that was another one from 1985. I'm sure the Godfather will be able to find a little picture of that and put that up on the screen.
Yep.
So, other things I wanted to say about it here. Obviously, there's the previous owner did not apply all of the decals. I noticed on yojo.com, yeah, there were other decals that it came with, but you know, I kind of like that he just left it like this. It's the less decals on it, the better, I think.
Well, I can tell you a story about the guy. He told me that because he's in Canada and he didn't want to put none of the Canadian stickers, he put all American stickers on every vehicle. Because he says that G.I. Joe is an American action figure based.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So I agree with him. I didn't disagree with him because it is true. Why would you want to have a G.I. Joe vehicle or a Cobra vehicle with a Canadian flag on it? No offense, I'm nothing against Canada. I love my country. It's just that if it's an American product, for the Canadian product, they put bilingual or trilingual. It was English, French, and Spanish. And then they gave you stickers that were actually Canadian flags.
Yeah, it just doesn't feel right.
I'll show you one day. One day I'll show you all the stickers. I have them in storage. And you'll see it's going to be so uber cool because the guy kept the stickers never used. So those are worth money too. Everything is worth money.
Yeah. And it was really interesting. Like, I was here when the Plastic Junkie first brought home these Joes, and I tell you, it was really amazing to see them. Like, all of these, I have never seen the cat like this before. I have never seen this Cobra Commander before in person like that. And, yeah, they are just immaculate. They're incredibly well taken care of. I think the Plastic Junkie you mentioned, that the cannon tip is missing, but I'm sure the owner is going to have that for you later on.
Oh yeah, but you know, like, let's talk a little bit about the figure. Now the figure, why is he called the Mickey Mouse Cobra Commander mail away? It's because when the first one they made that was a straight arm, they made a mistake with the Sigma, and it looks like it has a Mickey Mouse hat on from the Mickey Mouse Club.
Well, it's kind of the Cobra insignia before it was finalized, what it was actually going to look like.
I don't know. I heard that it was a mistake when they painted it. So that's why he's a little bit more rarer to find. Like, you know, we could be wrong, me and him, who's right, who's wrong. It doesn't make a difference. We have our own opinions, and that's why a lot of people like that. So I like to give my opinion. The Godfather gives his opinion, and JoeNerd gives his opinion. Me personally, I'm more of a Cobra collector. I know I'm going to piss off a lot of people, but listen. I like the original Joes. I only like Scarlet, CoverGirl, and Snake Eyes. That's it. And Duke. And everyone else, for me, they're not Joes. And Rock and Roll. But it's not... I'm sorry. There's not many of them I like from the original line, like Grunt and Flash. they're all generic for me.
Yeah, the original 13 are a
still
little
like
bit
them.
boring. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not really a big fan of the original
Well, I should have
13
said Duke's
either.
not from the original 13. I'm sorry, that's from the series
but
2. But the original, like the ones I meant, Cover Girl, Rock and Roll, Snake Eyes, and Scarlet are my 3 favorite. Was Baroness one of the original 13?
Oh no, well, the original 13, that just means the Joes
that's what I
themselves.
meant,
yeah,
yeah.
that doesn't count Cobra. But yeah, Cobra never had that problem. Cobra, the Cobra side was always, you know, very colorful, very sci-fi looking, very out there looking.
Just to show you how nice this piece is, I'm gonna show you that the ones I've seen in the past, and I've been collecting Joes for a lot of years. I've never sold Joes because I'm not too knowledgeable with them. But look, no rust. This guy took care of his vehicles. This guy has a beautiful collection, and I bought a small part of it, and I love it. And I have Joes on the side that I've been wanting to do reviews. One day I want to take them out slowly, because when I take out all the good stuff, everyone says, "What do you have?" I have a lot of stuff. It's just that I don't want to do it all in one shot, because then I'm not. Do you want to put it in? Because I don't want to break it.
Sure.
Please. And I don't want to show everything out right away. You see, a lot of times when you look for a G.I. Joe figure, I'm gonna point right here at the little dot. You have sometimes here the joint where the screw is. I think, is that a screw, or what do you call that?
It's a rivet.
A rivet.
More
Okay.
like a rivet.
The rivet is in. This one is uber dead mint. The silver not been played with. There's a little bit of a glare, so tilt more to the right. Okay, wait, no light there. Okay, over here, better. Could you see the Mickey Mouse thing very clear? Okay, there we go. That's pretty good. Yeah, there you can see that's the Mickey Mouse one. It's rare because of what happened with this. It's a first edition one. Because it's a straight arm. You see how nice the joints are? Like, you really find, I call this a museum piece. Like, even JoeNerd agrees with me. When I say a museum piece, this is something that you put in a nice beautiful case, vacuum sealed with no air, and you leave it there for 20, 30 years and you enjoy it for the rest of your life. No, I'm not joking.
No air.
I'm gonna enjoy this for the rest of my life.
Oh, sure. But yeah, they're amazing pieces. So yeah, I guess that's about it then, Plastic Junkie, for this one.
Yes, sir. You could wrap it up, my friend.
So take care, all of yous, and hope yous enjoyed this rare treat of a real G.I. Joe treasure. So take care, all of yous, and JoeNerd out.
And thank you very much to JoeNerd, and say your famous line you always say.
Oh, okay. And we will all talk to yous in the very near future.
Stay plastic.